Hello everyone, Solnov here, and welcome to some more Exploring Magic, which is what I've decided I'd call this series since it seems to fit. I'm exploring and I'm doing magic. And this colorful mess down there is my farm. I have just been... I've been farming and basically using up all the seeds every single time, which means that every single harvest was expanding my farm. And since I was just putting the extra plants wherever there was space, it ended up as this pretty organic looking messy patchwork of plants, which has grown all the way around my house too. What else has happened? I've done a little bit of exploring. Nothing interesting really happened. I went this way. I had gone over here earlier and I noticed the mystical grove biome here, so I went there first. There was a pair of artifact towers there, which weren't much of a challenge, but I used my airship to dock at the top of the towers and just went down from there. And that forest is also where I found these trees. These are magic trees. So if you look at them, they have Krakentatio, so if you look at their aspects, they have one plant and one magic, that's the leaves, and the logs have four of the tree aspect and 2 of the magic aspect, so these trees are a really good source of the magic aspect. I've also found out that greatwood trees, even though they have a 2x2 trunk, only need 1 sapling to grow, which makes it very easy to farm them, so that's why they are all over the place. And I've managed to grow a silverwood tree. The first one didn't have anything special, but I did manage to get a sapling from it, and this one has something special. Let's put on... oh, and also I did a lot more Thaumcraft research, and I made goggles of revealing and combined them with a Thorming helmet, which I enchanted, so that's this. And you can see that there's a pair of nodes in there, 2 nodes in 1 tree. And these nodes are a block, which is really important because it means that I can move them after I cut down this entire tree. Obviously I don't want to just cut down the tree by hand because, well, that's kind of tedious. So we're going to make a scythe, and since a scythe doubles as a weapon, I want to make a good one. And the best material that there is for scythes is steel, because it has a lot of damage. However, I'm very dissatisfied with how hard it is to get steel here. So I went and added Tinker Steelworks to the pack. However, whichever version I tried, it didn't work, because apparently there's a crash with Biomes of Plenty of some sort. So I removed it again and instead added a recipe for steel. I'm not perfectly happy with that, but it's better than nothing, so let's just do that. And charcoal, iron blocks, and blaze powder. And I used Mindtweaker to do that, so we can see here. This is the recipe I added. I think that's about balanced, though obviously I'm no expert on that, but it seems about right to me. So let's go use that to make a scythe. Scythe. Oh, I don't even have a scythe head pattern. You here, and you. Now let's make a stone side head. And let's go down. And let's do that. Let's add this in here. Oh, we're out of lava. We can fix that. I'm gonna have to go restock at some point. Soon, actually. But for now, I've still got enough. Okay, so what else have I been doing? I have moved my altar out here because the altar is actually... I had a tier 1 altar, but if you upgrade it, it's actually a multi-block structure. So it needs a lot of space, which we don't have up there, so I put this here. Oh, and I just remembered that I didn't show what this is either. So it turns out that you can use ships to move just about any block. So what I did was I went back to the ruin tower thingy where I'd fought the blazes earlier, and I docked my ship near the top, and I used this small ship to fly in, grab a bunch of spawners, or usually one at a time, monster spawners, and I plopped them down up there. I changed this a bit, it wasn't a platform when I first did this. And I spent like maybe an hour doing that, and I've managed to extract, I think, 5 or 6 spawners. Let's have a look at them, actually. There's no way up there. This platform is very brightly lit because there's a blaze spawner in there, and since I don't remember what exactly it takes to prevent blazes from spawning, I just spam torches like that. So if we have a look, I have a blaze spawner, a skeleton spawner, and 3 spider spawners, which isn't bad. So I'll be using that to make a small mob farm. And I also found a quadruple skeleton spawner over there, so I think I'm going to make that into a mob farm as well. Bonk. Ow, ow, ow. And I made several other tweaks to the pack. Which I'm going to show in a second. Mostly I added better chests. There's a single reason for that, actually, which is that I want my moss tools. These only repair if they actually get ticks. Like the game sends items a message telling them, hey, you can update now, and it does that every tick. And that's when moss takes effect. And items that are inside, say a golden bag of holding, do not get this message. They don't tick. So if I want these things to repair, I need to actually keep them in my inventory or somewhere else that they tick. Which I can do because I think my site is ready. I'm getting all sorts of sidetracked here. I think I ought to turn this off. Put my hat back on. And let's extract the gold. There we go. 1. Hopper, what are you doing? It was just lagging. Visual lag, that happens too. Okay, now let's make a side head cast thing. What's this? still molten gold in there. There we go. That should take care of that. Molten grass, get over here. I have my steel, let's toss that in. I'll be back once this melts and I've created a side. Or perhaps I'll just do something, we'll just do something else in the meantime, which will not be harvesting the farms. I want to go to the Nether because there's a few things I want to get from there. So as I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of research in Thaumcraft, so much in fact that I am running out of research points. Luckily, Asanor was nice and provided us with a solution, which you see right here. This is the deconstruction table, and it destroys an item, and when it destroys an item, it has a chance to give you one of the primal aspects that the item is made of, and if you click on it, you get a research point for that aspect. And I've been throwing a lot of belladonna in there, because the more aspects an item has, the more likely you are to get something out of it. And belladonna has a lot of aspects. And the thing I'm really short on is air, which you get a lot of from clouds, but I don't have that many clouds left, so yeah. I've also gone mining for a bit, and I've managed to get 2 full barrels of cobblestone. I think that's just barely enough. Okay, I think my side is ready. Yep, it is. Oh, and I need to click on this to get this to come out. Come on. Oh, steel. Oh, the blackness. This should hurt you, standing in this. Oh well. Let's put the ingot cast back, and we have a steel side head. That's awesome. Let's use thaumium for the other parts. Because I have a lot of thaumium. I found that, oh well, mostly I have thaumium that I didn't need to make. Roll and a tough binding. And there we go. Now let's make a scythe. I think these are really good tools. I combine steel heads, which are really fast and do a lot of damage, with thaumium parts to get a lot of modifiers. And I call this combination mage steel because why not? That's what it is. This is my scythe. Awesome. You don't even need to upgrade it immediately, but I'm going to throw on some moss. Let me see. Do I have moss stone to use up? I do. And also during my travels I ripped out all the mossy cobblestone on several dungeons that I came across, so I have a lot of that now. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, that's much better. I was breaking this with my pickaxe earlier because I needed to fortune it to get saplings, but right now I don't care, I just want to get rid of it, because I have the most important thing, which is a pair of pure modes, which I can move around using Archimedes ships, or using Thaumcraft itself actually, though I'm not sure if, well, not Thaumcraft per se, but Thaumcraft Tinkerer. Ah, this is much better. How did I do this? There we go. Okay, see, that was so fast I didn't even need to fast forward it. Okay, now everything else goes away. Let me get my hatchet. I'll be right back. There we go, the silver wood has been chopped. And now you may wonder, why did I do this? And why did I leave those 2 blocks? Well, I left those 2 blocks because they're the ones with the nodes in them. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our ship here to move these nodes. And why on earth would I do that? The reason is that, well, you may notice that the grass color is just a little different where the silver tree stood. Silver tree? Silverwood tree. The reason for that is that silverwood trees actually transform the biome around themselves into a magical biome. Magical biomes have several properties, but the most important of these properties is that you can grow mana beans in them, which is a type of... Okay, yes, it worked! Which is a type of plant from Thaumcraft that grows on logs. Ouch. Ah, damn you. That keeps happening, especially if the floor is 1 block thick. As you can see, it's already working. And the reason we want these mana beans is that they contain aspects which we can use. That made no sense at all. I love that I can dig while on a ship. Oh well, I'll take this pillar down later. Let's move the other node. Ah man, I'm getting all sorts of lag when I'm on a ship. These ships don't seem to be very friendly to my frame rate. Or not so much the frame rate as the tick rate. This should be right. Let's nudge backwards a bit. No, what? What just happened? I'll be right back. Let me just move this node. There we go. Nodes moved, and you can see they're both already working, though this one for some reason seems to be stopping here. Actually I think that's just an error with the blending algorithm thingy. So yeah, it's working. Creating more magical forest without having to plant more silverwood. That's awesome. Okay, so what else was I going to do? Let's quickly grab this. Let me put away my tools. Oh right, I've been running a lot of doing a lot of things on the side, like a lot of things at the same time that I'm working on, because a lot of these things just take a while. For example, I've made a bone bow from Thaumcraft, which does more damage and draws quicker, and fires automatically at full draw. So in short, it's just better than vanilla bow, and it's more manageable than a tinker bow. Because while you can use special arrows with it, you don't have to. And all the strength is still, most of the strength is still in the bow. What I've done is I've enchanted it, obviously, but that's not enough. I want to make the enchantment even stronger, and for that I've been using Bibliocraft, because Bibliocraft lets you duplicate books, including enchanted books. And what I've been doing is I've enchanted a few level 1 books until I got a power 1 book, and then I've duplicated that. The way it's set up is you can get it uses up the book, and you get 2 extra each time you do the process. So what I've been doing is I've been combining those 2 extra books into one of the next string, and then copying that one. Those are the results. I have a power 4 book in there, and soon I'll have a power 5 book, which I'll snap onto my bow. And then I'll have an awesome bow. Okay, so what are we going to do this time? I talked a lot. I was going to go into the Nether, so let's do that. Let me put away my stuff. Let me demonstrate the bow. See? This is how fast it draws, and I was just holding down right click this entire time. So I think it's a pretty cool one. Let's put away our things. At least those things that we don't need, and I'll be ballsy and just go into the Nether with all my materials, because the Nether is actually not that bad in this pack, from what I've seen. So yeah. Actually, I guess I won't take all my things. I'll take my old weapons. I don't have an old hammer, but yeah. I'll take this bow, because I don't mind losing that. The helmet's pretty cheap, but it did protect me better than the Melissa's thingy. Anything else I need? I would like this thing. And everything else I don't really need. I'll just leave that here. But I'll take a ton of cobble with me. Let's put away our bags. Okay, I think I'm ready now. I grabbed some better food. I grabbed a load of cobblestone and my old sword and pick and vanilla bow and this thing, which lets me... Oh, it doesn't work. You know... Do you remember the sneak button? Because I apparently don't. It lets you sneak on air like that. Ooh, I'm flying. Ooh. Yeah, it's not particularly fast, obviously, because you're sneaking. And I've got my traveler's boots here. I enchanted a pair of iron leggings, didn't get anything special. And I just kept this because this is all pretty cheap. And this thing can also shoot exploding arrows, like, yeah. And they actually do break blocks, so that's not bad either. So let's go! I haven't been in the Nether at all yet. I'll probably let the world generate, so I'll be right back. It occurs to me that bringing a flint and steel might be a good idea. I'll hop back into the overworld and be back in the Nether in a second. Okay, here we are in the Nether. I hear random explosions. We are in a bloody heap, just made of ash and flesh and a bit of netherrack. And it looks thoroughly nasty. Let's box in our portal. It's always the first thing I do. Because I do not want it to get blown up, and wow, we're getting so much lag. I'm gonna stop recording for a second. Oh, no, it's not gone. Until I've made a box around the portal. Okay, here we are in a safe box. The thing has no door because it's mostly there to protect the portal against ghast balls and stuff. And here we are. And there's a lot of... Whoa, whoa! No, don't. No, you don't. It's not allowed. No, no, die, 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 die. Ah, finally. Ah, ah. Eh? Oh, interesting. Fiery soul, isn't that using some crafting recipes? Oh, it is. It totally is. I hear a fire bat. And I'm not liking one bit of it. Let's... What? I can't eat any more of these? Ah, well. Okay, I think I can be safe in here. So I'll go back and get my good pick so that I can harvest some of the ores over here. Actually, I want some nether quartz. Ah, no. Denied. I want some nether quartz, and this is still... oh. Oh, another one. Are you kidding me? Is the whole thing gonna blow up? Ah, it stopped. Go. Away. Nope. This could take a while. I'll be back. The joy of mining netherrack with a tinker pig. Whee! Hammer's even more fun. I hear gas. You don't, because sounds still dirty, but there's a gas somewhere around here and I don't see him. And that's making me slightly worried. Okay, though I think the whole thing is secure enough that I can come back later, come back with my good pick and pick up some things. I have nether quartz, which is the thing I was mostly after. I'll grab... yeah, it's alright. Decent haul. However, I cannot... oh, why, that explains a few things. Though I won't complain, that's actually pretty useful. Okay, because all of the blocks in here slow you when walking on them, I'll just get rid of them. Ah, that's much better. Okay, I'm making a tunnel down there now. Does this mean lava? I want access to it because, well, smelteries like lava, and oh, this is a completely secluded lava lake. That's even better, because it means I'm safe. The only thing that could come up here is lava monsters, and with this I'm no longer worried about. Okay, so we have things. Alright, I'll go back to the overworld and we'll do something with this nether quartz. Be right back. Okay, I have returned to the overworld. Now let's do things. As I mentioned, I've done a lot of Thaumcraft research, and one of the most important things among that is infusion crafting, which I shall attempt. Actually, no, not today. However, I'll try to make a few wand foci, so we need nether quartz for that, which is why I went to the nether. Oh, and also, I think I'll do... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Huh. This is from a Thaumcraft add-on, by the way. That's mostly about like dark magic. I want a dynamism tablet. I have an idea for what we're going to do next time, because with blood magic you want to make sure that you always have a lot of blood, or as it's called, life points, both in your altar and in your soul network. So we're going to try to make something to that effect. But for now, let's just make one foci. Let's make focus. I'll make a focus pouch and an excavation focus and a fire focus and an equal trade one and a shop one. Yeah, well, we can make all of that. And then I'll be back. Earth, air, fire, something. Okay, now all that's missing is a focus pouch. Let's see about that. What does that take? Not much, not much. Bunch of leather, I think I have that. I do, and a piece of gold. Just hoping I have enough stuff in my wand. I do, yay. None of this take. And if you hold F, you get to select a focus. And this is what the fire one does. Rah! What? Let's see. Whoosh! Whoosh. There was a cow over there somewhere. Here, cow. Where are you? Maybe it was up there. And I'm getting a bit of lag here. Oh, cow, yes. Ah ha 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 ha! Fire, burn! Yes! Yash! Ah, that's just awesome. And shock. Where are you? Chicken? Zap! Zap! Lightning! Douche! Zap, zap! Oh, it's making really cool zapping noise, but you can't hear them. Oh, that sucks. I really need to fix that. What's the last one? Equal trade. Let's try this one. Damn it. You don't need to click. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, that's fast, actually. Whoosh. Whoosh. That's really fast. Oh, holding shift shows you how much stuff's in your one. That's cool. I have a node down here that has earth. I can just barely see it. I'm not sure if you can. And I've sucked it dry already? What? Ah well. Let's suck this one. Nope. I did not want to do that. Suck out this. So yeah, your wand has magical energy, one for each element, and you need those in order to do anything with the wand, usually. So yeah. And I need levels, all the levels. Give me your essence. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad for these bushes. Okay, I think we've made some progress this episode. Next episode, mob spawner and some blood magic. And then I feel ready to go take on the dungeon over there. Yeah. Perhaps I'll try to find a Nether fortress first so that I can get some extra HP. Or maybe not. I'll see about that. Oh, I know what I can do. There's a wand focus from Atomic Tinkerer that lets you... where is it? I'm not entirely sure where it is. No, that's not the right one. What am I doing? I know that there's a wand focus that lets... Oh, it might be here. I know there's a wand focus that lets you pick up tile entities, which it does work on mob spawners, so I'll try to bring a skeleton spawner over into the Nether, so that I can have a wither skeleton spawner. And I have a skeleton spawner up there. Oh, maybe I can just fly a ship through the port. That would be easiest. Yeah, that would be the easiest. So I'll try to see if I can do that. But I'll do that between episodes, I think. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. This episode was slightly less disheveled than the last one. The next one will be more focused yet. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in my next episode. And until then, take it easy.